Welcome to my channel Coin Wealth USA. We dive deep into the fascinating world of rare American currency, where pocket change can turn into a life-changing treasure. Get ready, because in this video, we're uncovering the incredible story behind the 1987 Liberty 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that hides an extraordinary secret. Yes, this humble copper-colored coin, often overlooked, often forgotten, holds a jaw-dropping current market value of a staggering $111 million. That's right, $111 million for a coin you might have once tossed into a piggy bank or dropped beneath your car seat. So sit tight, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and get ready to discover the untold truth about the 1987 Liberty 1-cent coin, including its rare history, valuable production secrets, and how this tiny piece of metal became a giant in the world of coin collecting. Let's rewind the clock all the way back to the year 1987. Ronald Reagan was President of the United States. The Cold War was still lingering in the air. Wall Street was booming, personal computers were just becoming household items, and inflation was on the minds of many Americans. Amidst all this, at the Denver Mint in Colorado, millions of 1-cent coins were being produced, coins that would silently carry the torch of American economic spirit into everyday life. The 1987 Lincoln cent, also known as the 1987 Liberty 1-cent coin, is part of a long-standing tradition. The Lincoln cent series began in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a bold move that redefined American numismatics forever. Fast forward to 1987. The coin was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small mint mark located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. On the front, we see the classic, dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, a design that has remained largely unchanged for decades. And on the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity and strength, proudly centered, with the inscription, United States of America, and the iconic motto, E pluribus unum, out of many, one. But what makes the 1987 Liberty 1-cent so special? First, let's look at the coin's composition. By this time, the U.S. Mint had switched from 95% copper coins to mostly zinc with a thin copper coating, a change that began in 1982. The reason? Rising copper prices. So, the 1987 penny is technically a zinc coin, weighing about 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19 millimeters. Over 4.4 billion of these coins were minted at the Denver Mint. That's right, billions. But here's where the mystery deepens. Out of those billions, only a few coins were struck with such rarity, such unintentional precision or flaw, or preserved in such flawless condition that today, they are worth more than houses, cars, and even mansions. One such coin, a pristine, gem-quality 1987 Liberty 1-cent, shocked the numismatic world when it surfaced in a private auction, selling for an unbelievable $111 million. Most 1987 pennies are worth face value just 1 cent, but certain factors can skyrocket their value into the stratosphere. First and foremost, condition matters. A coin in mint state, especially graded MS67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC, becomes incredibly rare. Out of billions, only a tiny handful remain in such flawless, uncirculated, untouched condition. Secondly, errors and varieties play a major role. A double die obverse, an off-center strike, a clipped planchet, or a transitional error, where a 1987 was accidentally struck on a bronze planchet instead of the correct zinc core, can cause